Up now, the other TNA. Woo! Put your hands together. Woo!
Yeah. Yes.
And swing them. And swing them.
Hi, Eddie.
Hi, Tim. How are you?
Pretty good. I have this like really extreme lighting. This needs to turn down a little bit.
Yeah.
Wait, you let me know. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this
That's
looks like
good.
a human being. Cool.
Yeah.
How's Chicago?
It was very hot today. It was too hot. I actually put shorts on for a change.
Oh.
I'm not normally a shorts man, but it was too hot.
And do you feel like everyone was staring at your little legs all day?
Yep, my tiny, skinny little legs. Tiny, skinny, pale little legs. They're like,
The last week of school is the only week that I wear shorts to school, and it throws off my students. They're like, "What? Something's wrong with you." They're like, "I don't know what it is," because like, "Oh, I can see his knees, and that's weird."
yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. Have you got what are your summer plans?
I'm gonna go on that road trip in your homeland.
Yeah.
And then not much. Do a bunch of shows and go see a bunch of shows. This is a Mochi, everyone. Everyone say hi to Mochi.
Hi, Mochi.
Hello. Mochi is the
Hello.
neediest cat in the world. It's incredible. She's like a dog.
That face.
I give her too much love and then she can't help but leave.
Yes.
Hey, audience members, give us a bunch of bullshit. Words, sentences, numbers,
Punctuations.
punctuation signs, emojis. Ben's already on the emoji game.
I like all these. Let's go for microplastic.
Plastic. Yeah. Oh, we got nomenclature,
Oh.
ridiculous behavior that will get you nowhere. Onion. This tuna smells like plastic. Details. I like reading them backwards because it makes less sense. 455. Scopist? What's that even mean?
I would have pronounced that scopist.
Oh, scopist. Okay. Like one who scopes?
I guess so.
Okay. Sure. All right. Yeah, keep on adding it, folks. In fact, don't pay attention to any of these scenes. Just continue to add the chat. Oh, do I have my red card?
Oh, I've got mine.
You have your red card? Don't.
Andy's got a paint chip.
Oh, that's like a swatch? Or is that like a little packet of sticky notes?
Sticky notes.
Nice. I have this oil change coupon, and if I zoom in enough, the red part of this Weird Al album could be red. I do like a lot, but it's also like reflective, which is not ideal. Oh, I got yellow. The Oakland A's, wave yellow flags when we give up, so I can use this one.
Yeah. Cool. Nice.
All right. Well, see you on the other side, buddy.
Yeah. See you in a sec. There we go, nice and clean.
You know what? I've had such trouble finding a good cobbler around this city. And I gotta say, you're worth coming back for.
Well, I haven't run everyone else out of the town for no reason.
You've ran everyone else out of town. I have heard of this.
Yeah, I'm just too good. People don't want to be in the same town as me with the clean shoe cobbler.
The clean shoe cobbler. With a little bit of clever marketing, you can really get to the top of your field, it seems.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I hadn't really thought about it as marketing. It's just what I do. I clean cobbled shoes.
Oh, don't be so modest. You have such a intense reputation around town. Like all of the other small businesses, they shiver in fear whenever I mention that I'm going to get my shoes fixed. And they're like, well, where you gonna go? And I was like, I'm gonna go to the clean shoe cobbler. And they're like tense up.
Well, Mr. Mayor, isn't your job to help small businesses in this town, not get them to freeze up?
Oh, just to be clear, as your governor, I believe in small government. I'm just here in the background, making sure that people have the freedom to do whatever they want, even if it includes clearly some sort of intimidation tactics to feed your family. I'm here to support you and your endeavors, and by God, your successful business here in my town.
I have not intimidated anyone.
Are you sure? Because I just went to the flower shop and Miss Smith, I said I got these nice spiffy shoes and I got them from the clean cobbler. And she, I'm pretty sure, peed herself right behind the counter. She said, oopsie doopsies, peed herself a little bit. And I said, did you pee yourself? And she said, yes, I cannot tell a lie. And it seems to me that you've really put your tendrils out there in the whole community.
I didn't mean to do all that. I just wanted to scare the other cobblers away.
Yeah, how did you do that? Because you really have put an impact on this town. Now, I don't mean to shame you. I think it's very strategic, and I think perhaps more of my citizens could have a little bit of your, gumption.
Well, all I did was, spread rumors about how dirty their shoes were.
Oh, interesting. Just rumors.
Well, and a bit of mindless violence.
Ah, uh-huh. So let's walk me through one of your strategic business moves. Let's say like I'm a cobbler across town. How would you try to get their clientele in your own clever, competitive way?
Well, I'd drive over there. I'd smash the window in. I'd shout, "This guy gave me the dirtiest shoes I've ever had." And then I'd drive back. I'd be like, "Anyone want to ride? I'm going to the clean shoe cobbler." And they'd be like, "Yeah."
So you're posing as like a regular citizen, not as yourself. And you're like, I'm gonna go to this other business that I've heard of, the clean shoe cobbler.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. And then you're in disguise then, clearly.
No, I just come back. I open the door for them. I unlock it.
Okay.
Let them in, and I go and stand behind the counter and say, $200, please.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
And if you don't want to pay, I'm going to shoot you.
Oh, wow. Okay. I gotta say, I'm impressed by your tenacity, good old American know-how, but perhaps my laissez-faire government system has turned my town slightly more like the Wild West than I intended.
Give me $200 now.
Me?
Yes.
Well, not me. I'm your elected official. I get what you get? Is that a baton to smash my windows with?
Give me $200 now.
Man, you can't smash these windows. These are taxpayer-funded windows. They're not even my windows. I mean, when you start bashing things around, you're just going to be hurting yourselves because I just have to replace them with more tax money. And I'm a small government kind of guy. We don't have got a lot of taxes to go around here. Don't you hear that? Don't you hear that? No, that's my desk. That's my Edison cradle. Stop hitting that. Wait, Newton's cradle. This is a Newton's cradle that you hit.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not giving me $200, and I feel like I've got to kick off.
Kick off. Does that mean leave or does that mean kick me?
It means smash shit.
Oh, I like it when you do it to other people. I don't like it as much when you do it to me. I'm here rooting for you.
You haven't paid me yet.
Will you take a check?
Fine.
No, I'm the guy on the pirate ship who gets to look through the scope. I'm the scopist.
Well, how am I going to draw the map if I can't look at the
I'm
land?
good. I'm good at describing what I see.
Jeffrey, you're terrible at describing what you see.
Donnie, just I paint your map with my words. Just trust me on this, okay?
Last time we did that, we got shipwrecked for weeks.
Da 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 da. I see something.
Fine, okay.
Okay. On your paper, on like the left side, but in a little bit, I want you to put like a squiggly line. I want you to put like a green squiggly line.
I don't have colors. I've got, an ink
What?
quill pen.
Okay, well, if you can't make it green, the map's not going to look very good. Okay, you're going to
Squiggly
do,
line.
huh?
Squiggly
Yeah,
line.
yeah. Give it a real squiggle though. And then,
Is it tight squiggles, loose squiggles?
what?
Tight squiggles
Yeah,
or loose
squiggles.
squiggles?
This squiggle is giving me like, ooh, am I a piece of land, or ooh, am I just a large cresting wave?
Wait,
That kind of squiggle.
is it a piece of land or is it a large cresting
It's
wave?
too far away. We'll see in a second.
Well, don't describe something unless you know for sure.
Okay. On your piece of paper,
Okay.
you know how you can like take the side of a pencil and you can start shading with like the side of the pencil?
Yeah, as I said, I've got a quill pen.
Okay, great. Okay, so do that over the entire map because it's really foggy.
I I can't do that with a quill pen.
What?
I can't shade like a pencil with my quill
You've
pen.
got a lot of limitations as a cartographer, I gotta say.
Look, you've got a lot of limitations as a scopist.
Do I? I think I'm doing a pretty good job of describing exactly what I see.
Well, it's foggy. We're not seeing anything.
Well, I still gotta work. A guy's gotta get paid. Okay.
And I've got to get paid by producing a map.
Okay. Right in the dead center of your map. Okay, right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, I want you to make something that looks a lot like crosshairs, like
Crosshairs.
like a vertical line, and then 90 degrees, a horizontal line, and then little hash marks on every little part of those lines. Because regardless of where I'm pointing this thing, it's there the whole time. So make sure
That's on the telescope, you idiot.
what?
That's on the telescope to help you judge the distances. So you can
You're
tell
on the
me.
telescope. You sound dumb. You're on the telescope.
If it's foggy, I don't know why we're continuing with this.
I'm on duty. I've got to be working. I just can't lounge around and say I'm the scopist and not be scoping.
Well, I think we should go to the captain and say, it's foggy. Can we do something more useful today?
Well, you know what? That's why you're so low on the rung here on the ship. I work and I earn my keep and I keep on getting these really important jobs. The captain keeps on saying to me that I get the best and most important jobs. Tomorrow I'm sweeping. So you remember that. Okay, write this down. Okay.
Yeah.
On the left side of your map,
Yes.
I want you to draw something that looks a whole lot like a British imperial like a big like ship, like a big old one, like lots of like sails on the top and like
What?
cannons on the side, like one of those
Does
things. Draw something that looks kind of like
sound the
that.
alarm? It's a
What?
ship. It's
What?
the enemy. Sound an alarm.
Yeah, but it gets really foggy. It could just be a squiggle line. up. We gotta get ready to go.
Just I just want to apologize for last night.
Oh, don't be silly.
I've just, you know, we should never play Pictionary ever again. I just get too competitive and I end up not liking who I am.
You know what? It's you just really get involved with the games that you're in, and I'd rather you take it too seriously than not seriously enough. And
Well,
sure, we've caused a big rift in my family, sure, but time will heal all wounds.
I don't think your dad is going to like, you know, want to make amends with me after I called his, drawing of the Mona Lisa a dog shit piece of dog piss.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty rough, and you're right. And to be honest, I don't think trying to make amends is going to work. But I feel like we're going to be able to move forward as sort of an annexed part of our family, like the black sheep. We'll just have to move on. Perhaps time will heal the wounds, but certainly not the memories, and perhaps not even the thing that gets put in the will.
But we've got to get to the church for the wedding. Are we annexed now?
Well, you did say it was a dog piss piece of shit piss, so I feel like it just wasn't the right timing for that kind of language. Things are tense at the wedding, and it seemed like at the part where he silently stewed for a while and then held up our wedding invitations and slowly ripped them in half. It was clear that we weren't invited to the wedding anymore.
Oh.
And then we got in that brawl. My dad rolled up his cuffs. My mom got out her pepper spray. And to be honest, the more and more I brush my teeth, the more and more the blood keeps on coming out because I really got socked in the face a couple of times. But I love you. But I love you, and I love how you take games seriously.
And that's what I want. I just want to apologize how it's not just affected us and our relationship with your family, but it's affected our relationship. I caused the blood to come out of your mouth.
Honey, I've honestly never felt closer to you. And especially now that I'm probably not allowed to talk to the rest of my family, I'm going to feel closer to you, sort of just by the options that are available to me. And I owe that to you and to your passion and to being honest to yourself. And when you see a really subpar drawing of the Mona Lisa written under pressure in 10 seconds by my birth father, you feel the freedom to be yourself. Say, that looks like a dog shit piece of dog shit. And honestly, the language itself is beautiful. Do you have an ice pack? Do you have an ice pack and some ibuprofen?
I'll go and get some from the freezer.
Honey, since we have so much time left, I thought maybe you'd want to play some Scrabble. I have the board set up over here.
I can already feel the rage coming through.
Oh, don't be silly. You love me and I love you, and there's nothing that you can say to me that's going to make me change that. I'll go first. Cat.
Fuck, that's the dumbest word I've ever heard. How on earth do you just do a three-letter word when I can see where you've got catechism there. You could have gone for catechism. Why didn't you put that? I could have loads to go off of catechism, but no, you put cat. And I've got bullshit letters, Z's and Y's. Fuck.
I could jump your bones right now. Boy, the way that you say words to me and just how it flows out of your mouth is such passion, raw passion. I just want to tear your shirt right off.
Let's get to bed.
You just woke up.
It's very cold and echoey in here.
It's feels unwelcoming, this environment.
I really don't think we should be in this deep in the caves.
The guide posted at the front of the park said the deeper you go, the more wonders you'll discover.
I'm just a bit scared.
Oh, come on. It's just a little chilly. We got our flashlights. The only way to go is back the way we came. It's not like you can get lost in a cave.
And you sure we're going to have the moment of a lifetime at the end?
Well, that's what the sign in the front said. You read it with me. It said, at the end of the cave, you'll have the most magical experience, the moment of a lifetime. And we were both like, well, that sounds a little bit hyperbolic, but we're going for it.
You seem very confident that nothing we've seen so far indicates anything getting better.
No, true. I feel like the cave painting stopped like 50 feet in.
Yeah, why didn't the cavemen come all the way back here?
I don't know. Yeah, it seems weird, right? And those like velvet ropes we had to like jump over to get further down. Those were the last interesting thing that I saw.
And it was like, that was a great little bit there that had like, a lovely al fresco cave painting.
Yeah.
And it was like, I could have stared at it for hours.
I
It
didn't
was,
know that early man was so interested in the alfresco art movement.
I know, it's
So
like,
many years before it was even a thing.
and those are both of our favorite types of art. And it
That's
was
right.
like it was made for us.
Yeah, that was interesting, but magical, I don't know. We had to keep walking because that wasn't magical, you know?
Right, it was like semi-magical.
Yeah, it was like fun. It was interesting. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe even more interesting was when we put our flashlights up against the cave wall a little bit further, and it said like those big fluorescent signs, like when you're driving down the road and they shine back at you, that were like, "Please, no further." Like those, like that was interesting. Like that was
yeah,
more
no,
like interesting art even, but
yeah.
it wasn't magical.
But now it's cold and dark and it's getting close to night time. And
Well, God knows what time it is. I forgot my watch, and there's very little light in this cave anymore.
oh, I've got one of those old ones that has a little backlight on it.
Oh, smart. You're so smart. I like going on
Yeah,
adventures with you. You're just very smart.
thank you. So yeah, it's like 9:53.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I was thinking this was sort of going to be an out and back, like an hour trip. It is certainly later than
Yeah.
what I was
Yeah.
anticipating.
Oh, um,
Well, we can just hit. I'd hate to be this far and not get to the promised end, you know, the magical, life altering end of the cave that was promised on the little sign.
well, I would quite like to go just turn around and head back.
Oh, come on.
Can we
Where's
not
your
just,
adventurous spirit?
well, I I can't imagine it's any further down here. I've done this before. I was like, this doesn't seem, I was on a dirt track driving, and I was like, this doesn't seem like the right way. But I kept on going for 20 minutes, and I realized it was the wrong way, and I had to turn around, and I felt like an idiot.
Well, sure. I mean, roads have turnoffs, you know, different roads lead to other roads. This is a cave. There's one entrance and there's one cave. And if we get to the end of it, then we'll guaranteed to get whatever is promised to us, which could be cool, supposedly magical. Do you think there's like supernatural stuff at the end of this? Or is it just like really good cave art? Because either way, I'm interested.
Well, we'll try to do 5 more minutes.
25 more minutes.
Five
Okay.
more minutes.
Okay, and
Let's-
then we have to walk back.
Right, right.
So 25 more minutes of walking into the cave more is what you're promising.
Well, I said 5 minutes.
Oh, you said 5 minutes? I'm sorry, the
Yeah.
echo in this cave, the fact that we're so deep in, it's very hard to get all of the words that you're saying.
I'm sorry. I am also speaking very, very roughly.
Yeah, you have very shallow breaths.
I know, it's just, I'm scared.
Well, I mean, like, we're so far into the cave that, like, the air quality is mostly the dirt that we're kicking up while we're walking.
Ah, okay, okay. Um, let's head to the end then. I trust you.
Yeah, it's just gonna be around it's just gonna be around this next bend, I'm sure. I'm sure of
Okay.
it.
Let's go.
Okay, all right, and around this bend, I see, I can never remember, stalagmites or stalactites.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Huh?
This is the end, right?
Oh, yeah, that's definitely a back wall.
It's just amazing.
Which, are you seeing something that I'm not seeing?
Just the way it's like it's so dark and like I've never seen anything.
Okay, are you trying to pretend this is the magical end so that we can start walking backwards? I see what you're doing. You're very smart. I like that you're very smart.
Let's just go back. Like, I do not want to be crawling through that little hole there.
Oh, come on. I love little holes.
I'm just getting claustrophobic. I really don't want to go.
On the other side of that little hole, you know what there's going to be. It's something terribly magical.
Oh, no.
Come on.
You at
You
least
go first, and if you get stuck, I'll shove you a little bit.
no. You go first. Have a little look and see if you can see anything.
No, because if I go first, then you're going to just start turning around, and then I'm going to have to come follow you.
I would never leave without you.
Pinky promise?
Pinky promise.
I can barely see you. Where's your pinky?
See.
Okay, all right. Hey,
So what's down there?
hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's dark. It's really dark. Oh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What is it? What is it?
Oh my gosh. It's a gift shop. There's a gift shop back here that you can get. They have a keychain with your name on it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. They don't have my name, but I'll get 2 with your name, and then each of us can have one of those. Oh my God, this is magical. Oh my God, you remember that? You remember that cave painting from the beginning of this whole trip? The
I'm coming through. I'm coming through.
No, you can't fit. You're not gonna be able to fit in this hole.
Oh no.
I'm just I'll describe all of it to you. Anyways, they have that painting and little postcards.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. Buy it
Oh my
all.
God.
What?
The guy working the counter, I think he might be a genie. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh wow. Oh God. What do you mean look into my soul? What do you mean my future? Oh my God. Oh wow. All-powerful wizard?
Yes, Your Majesty.
It's just that the people of Oz are confused. Like, they have me as their king,
Uh-huh.
but as the Wizard of Oz, they often look to you for leadership, and it's confusing the community.
I don't see how. If they want kingly stuff, they go to you. If they want magic stuff, they come to me.
Yeah, I mean, we delineated that in the Constitution for Oz a long time ago, and I feel like you're just not following the letter of the law, like the spirit of the contract anymore. I feel like you're making a lot of decisions that step on my territory.
Well, I just think that, taxes should be higher.
Sure, yeah, that's really in my lane there. And there should be some oversight before we just have flying monkeys just around. Like there's a lot of unforeseen consequences to that kind of decision.
Well, I don't see how taxes and flying monkeys aren't magical.
Well, I mean, the tax is strictly unmagical for sure, but like the flying
Um,
monkeys have practical problems that I have to solve on my end, is all I'm saying.
Taxes are magical.
No, taxes are not magical. They are fiscal, they are very real, it's fungible. That's definitely like we have budgets, pie charts. That's my deal. I get that. Um, the flying monkeys, that's your thing, but it does have negative, we call them negative externalities in the government business. And you should run some things by me, or we should, the Constitution says that there's like a 2/3 veto process that we can do in Parliament. You're looking
I'm
at me
still,
like you've never read the agreement that we've made.
well, I'm sorry, I'm going to argue that taxes are magical.
You're gonna argue that taxes are magical.
Yeah, take
All
me
right,
to court
Wizard,
if you like,
Wizard
but
of Oz. I need to get quickly. What's your argument that taxes are magical?
it's very simple. You
Uh-huh.
take lots of little bits of money and you
Can you
make a big
stop
bit of money.
spinning those wheels and honking those horns while you're talking to me? It's super distracting.
I'm sorry. You take lots of little bits of money and you make big bits of money. Magic.
Well, not understanding macroeconomics does not mean it is magic. That you can't just use the word magic to describe something that's very real and physical.
Well, I think that like adding stuff together is magical.
Okay, it's not. It's not. It's I mean, the conservation of energy. I'm not even introducing new things into the world. It's just organizing things that are already here.
Conservation of energy is magical.
Don't, how Wizard? How is that magical?
Well, you'd expect energy to disappear, but it doesn't.
But you're the guy. You're the magic guy who does make things up here out of thin air. See, that's magic. Like we didn't have tin men before, and then you did your little whoop-de-whoopy thing, and we've got a whole union I got to deal with now of metallic men and women.
Right? That seems like a you job.
Yeah, that has become what I'm saying is your choice to do something magical has then flooded my office with real life problems.
Well, you didn't have many problems before I came around, did you? I'm giving you stuff to do.
I mean, it was more manageable, I guess, before you became the wizard. The previous wizard really understood where the line was between the supernatural and the natural, the metaphysical and the physical, the magic and the practical. He got it.
Well, I think he was a weak-willed little old man.
I mean, that is the campaign that you ran on and you won. I understand that was successful for you politically, but it's not reasonable for us to work under these circumstances. Like we've got witches who are like bad under one circumstance, and then all of a sudden the protagonist, as soon as they are in a different circumstance, and they're like singing, and it's just like, how am I supposed to pass all of these all these permits for all of these special events that everyone wants to throw? It's just my office inbox is a nightmare.
Can't you just approve them?
Just approve all of them?
Yeah.
See, this is why I'm the practical problem solver. You can't do that. There's a limited amount of space and time for all of these things, and opinions to court, and lobbyists to manage.
You could always come to me and ask me to do some magic for you.
Okay. Oh, okay, wizard. Hold on. So, could you, for instance, take the monkeys that you made, and then poof, split, splat, they've disappeared?
No.
What? Why not?
I don't want to.
What do you mean? It would be helpful.
Helpful for who?
The community, the Oz.
Well, how am I going to know what's going on in the world?
How how do what do you normally do?
Well, the flying monkeys tell me.
Sure, but then you're not interested in how that happens and like what's going on? Quick, pop quiz. Who do you think Dorothy is?
Oh yeah, Dorothy's that girl that the monkeys keep on trying to.
Yeah, so you do kind of know what's going on.
Well, yeah, I do know what's going on because my monkeys tell me.
Okay, sure. So what are they are they telling you how bad things are? They've gotten bad,
They seem to be having a whale of a time.
but you're just polling the monkeys.
Well, they're the only people who talk to me.
I'm here to represent the voices of all the non-monkeys around. Munchkins, horrified. They're horrified by all of the choices that you've made.
Well, I can throw them a tea party.
I don't think they want that. And I'm pretty sure that's from Lewis Carroll. So you're going to have problems, copyright issues that I'm going to have to deal with for that.
Well, good. Give me
No,
something
not,
to do.
no, Wizard, not good.
Look, you've been a pain in my side ever since I've become the Wizard of Oz.
You're a pain in my side, Wizard, to be clear. I'm going to have to ask the legislative body to draw up papers of impeachment.
No.
Oh no, oh no, just a no, just a no, just a flick of your wand and a no.
All papers have disappeared.
Hey, what the hell, man? That was my agenda for today.
Well, good luck.
You are an asshole. You know that.
Yeah.
All right, so this time next week.
Yeah, see you next week.
Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh. The other TNA, everybody.
Woo!